Well, welcome back. What have you been up to since we've seen you last?
I've been up to some resting, some training, some other private stuff. Yeah, I was spending some times with my family and train. That's what I've been doing, waiting for the fight finally come up.
Yeah, speaking about that, it was moved from UFC 298. What were your thoughts when you heard that it was going to be moving to a main event?
The fight, when the fight is moving, is a little bit hard because you are already heavy camp and you just a little bit tired and you're just waiting for the final day, and now it's rescheduled, so that's a little bit damage to the camp schedule. But it was cool. It's always nice to see your face on the posters, and yeah, so I agree. And since I know there was some problem with Thai there, so I had such things in the future, and somebody did it for me, so why not?
Was there any disappointment that you wouldn't be fighting in front of fans, and maybe was that replaced with the fact that now you're a main event where you can shine on this card?
Yeah, that's something I was thinking. Like, the UFC, the pay-per-view events are, a little bit more the bigger event. And it was nice to be in Anaheim, but still getting the main event. I think it's equal for this one, so nothing changed.
What do you think of your opponent?
I think Thai's excited fighters. Fans loves him for sure. Whatever first come to my mind is the heavy hands, storming forward and try to finish dangerous, like till every very second of the fight. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That I would describe him.
Do you anticipate it going the full 5 rounds, or do you feel like you'll be able to get in and out of there pretty quick?
I don't mind going. Actually, I don't mind the cardio-wise going 5 rounds. I've been doing this before, and I'm pretty much sure about my cardio. But my approach is always go for the finish. Try to finish the fight, and I'm hoping to get that done.
Will you do a shoey with him afterwards?
It's funny. I've been asking this for long, and I never done it. And if there will be like a brand new shoe, maybe I will. But I might rethink it, because now I don't feel like I would like to. But there's a different emotion when you come off the fight, and maybe I will try, but. At this point, my answer is I'd rather not.
Have you had a chance to kind of think past this fight? I know you don't want to look past him as an opponent, but have you set some goals in terms of how you see this year playing out for you?
Not really, because there's a learn which you get from every fight, and my last fight was a loss, and I was very good prepared for this one. Didn't expect that it won't last more than 90 seconds. So right now it's a little bit different approach in my head. Try to focus on this one. Try to rebuild my get back on the winning streak. And then we will start, creating the future. Right now, Thai is my, next step, and that's it. He's only in my head.
There's also quite a bit of confusion about what's happening with the heavyweight division right now. There's a champion and an interim champion, but the thought is that they won't fight each other next. So it's kind of putting a little bit of a backlog of title fights there. What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like Jones should fight Stipe next, or do you feel like he should fight Tom Aspinall?
I have some insight about it, and I don't know if I want to share everything, but I don't mind it how it builds. I think for me personally, I would love to see the John Jones fighting Tom Aspinall, but whatever happens there and whatever brings attention to the heavyweight division is not like I'm not an expert how to keep it at the highlight. I'm just part of it, so I don't mind, and I don't want to say anything bad about the situation. For me, it's all good as long as I'm not there involved in a title shot. That's that's some other business right now.
So I guess we got to get you a couple shoeies, and then I'll ask you the question again while you're drunk.
Yeah, maybe that's when I answer it. But yeah, it's really tough one to to sort everything out. Yeah, if I was me deciding, I would see a John Jones fighting Thomas Pina.
Thank you.
And you mentioned that loss. The loss was to Aspinall, who eventually went on and now is the current interim heavyweight champ. Does that lessen that loss any by any means? I'm sure every loss sucks, but is it a little bit better because the guy went on to be a champ? It wasn't like you lost to a guy that then lost to his next fight. Does that lessen it any, or is that not something that you think about?
Yeah, for sure. When you have a loss, you just try to figure some stuff that will make it a little bit less painful. And yeah, that's one of the thing. And yeah, it's good to see that you are losing to the guy who is so good, and he proved it after my fight. So yeah, I just can see where the ceiling of Thomas Pinal is right now.
Yeah.
So when I was facing him, I knew how powerful he is. It's like I like to challenge myself, and yeah, I did. I took the risk, and if somebody would ask me to do it again, I will.